I'm Vicki Fisher, and I'm a student support coach here at the Lorraine Digital Academy. My favorite subject I like to teach here is English Language Arts. So I'm going to have a series of videos that I will be sharing with you all about writing. That's the only part about language arts I'm going to do the videos is writing. Everything else you'll have to do on your own. But that's okay, you can handle it. So we're going to start with the smallest basic building block of writing today, and that's just the lonely sentence, okay? Why are we just starting with a sentence? Well, boys and girls, it's amazing how many people really don't know what a sentence is and what makes up a good sentence. And you need good sentences to make good paragraphs so you can make good essays, so you can pass your OGTs or your end of course exams, whatever it is that you're taking for writing to graduate. So today we're going to start with the simple sentence. And a simple sentence is just that. It's the most basic building block of writing, because a simple sentence only has a subject, a predicate, or a verb or action word. It also delivers a complete thought. So I can have a very short sentence like, Joe waited for the train. But that is a complete thought, and that's a complete sentence, because we have a subject, Joe, we have the verb waited, and we have a complete thought, he waited for the train. The train was late. Again, another very simple sentence. Subject, train, verb, was. Is it a complete thought? The train was late? Yes, it is. So all of those qualify for simple sentences. And one thing you want to bear in mind as we talk about the other two kinds of sentences is that a simple sentence is an independent clause. What do we mean by it's an independent clause? Well, we mean it's a group of words that can stand alone by itself. Okay? A group of words that's a complete thought, it can stand alone by itself. So today, as I was thinking about, well, what kinds of sentences would we be able to write about today? I thought about keeping it, once again, simple. And I had an English teacher a long time ago, and he said, you know, you should just use the things around you in your environment to write about. Write about what you know. So today, I was looking in my locker here at school, and I found two objects. I found a jar of candy from my friend Miss Val, and I found a can of peanuts from my friend Miss Cheryl. So I thought, okay, we're going to have some fun building sentences with candy and peanuts, right? Because here's two delicious foods that I like to eat, and that would make good sentences. So I could even write simple sentences with candy and peanuts. I like candy, I like peanuts. Two simple sentences that can stand alone on their own independent clauses. Okay, now we're going to start building upon our candy, our peanuts, and other kinds of sentences. So we're going to move on now to compound sentences. Now we're going to start making our writing a little bit more rich. Because what if I just wrote nothing but simple sentences in my paragraphs and in my essays? Oh, my writing would be so choppy, it would be terrible. You want to have some rhythm and flow to your writing. So, what are you thinking about a compound sentence? What is a compound sentence? It's two independent clauses, but you have to connect it with a coordinating conjunction. Now, students, don't be thrown off by some of these big words. It's really not that important to know coordinating conjunction or to remember it. But what you want to remember about what a coordinating conjunction is by this mnemonic, fanboys. What's fanboys? Well, it's a way to remember how to connect your two independent clauses in a compound sentences with the words for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Those are coordinating conjunctions that can help connect or put together your two independent clauses to make your compound sentence. So now I can go back to my candy, into my peanuts, and now I can make up some compound sentences. For example, I like candy and I like peanuts. I like candy, but I prefer peanuts. I like candy, but peanuts are a healthier choice. I ran out of peanuts, so I ate my candy instead. So all of a sudden, I've taken those short, choppy thoughts, I've connected them with coordinating conjunctions, and now I can tell, wow, my sentences, that does sound a lot better, doesn't it, when I add some more depth and some more words to my sentences. But I can't do that all the time either, students. You cannot have simply sentences through your writings, through your paragraphs and your essays that are just always connected by coordinating conjunctions. That would get tiresome to your reader too. So, you can write another kind of sentence called a complex sentence. Now, a complex sentence is a little bit different than a compound sentence because a complex sentence is one independent clause, that's one simple sentence, and one or more dependent clauses. Now, dependent means it depends on, it needs that independent clause in order for the sentence to make sense. Unlike the compound sentence connected by the coordinating conjunctions, the complex sentence is connected by subordinating conjunctions. Now, again, you don't have to remember those terms. It's just to give you some basic information about the differences between the two. But some examples of subordinating conjunctions are because, since, if, and there's a whole lot more than there are just of the fanboys or the coordinating conjunctions. So now I can take my candy and my peanuts, and now I can write some complex sentences using subordinating conjunctions. Okay? So here we go. I developed a cavity because I ate too much candy. I will eat my candy since I am out of peanuts. I can also put my subordinating conjunctions in the front of my sentence. Okay? Here's an example. Because I ate too much candy, I developed a cavity. If I want to lose weight, I should eat less candy. And finally, I'll put my subordinating conjunction back in the middle of the sentence. I will eat the peanuts since I want more protein. So there you have connecting those thoughts. Again, one independent clause, I will eat my candy, with a dependent clause, since I am out of peanuts. Because if I just said, since I am out of peanuts, what does that mean? It doesn't make sense by itself. It's dependent. It has to go along with another or with a complete thought in order for the sentence to make sense. So one thing I'm often asked about sentences, since we're talking about coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions and connecting independent and dependent clauses, sometimes students ask me, can I start a sentence with the word and or the word but? And the short answer to that, students, is no. Words like and but, again, are coordinating conjunctions. They are meant to put thoughts together, not to start the sentence. So avoid starting any of your sentences with the words and or but. However, it's perfectly okay to start your sentences with the word because. Just make sure when you read it back to yourself, it makes a complete thought. And that's it for today for simple, compound, and complex sentences. Thank you.